Good afternoon. Welcome to Jim Munley's World of Weather. Clicked on to long range weather forecast discussion for February 12th to the 26th. Before I get to the forecast, we're going to talk about the impending storm for the east. There's been a lot of questions still, not sure what's going to happen. But here's our energy here in the southwest, and that'll be moving across. We're going to take a look at this again. And now here is the northern stream energy and the southern stream energy. Now this is the GFS, and watch how this reacts. The GFS has a phasing here, a little bit stronger, has a phasing, and then we'll look at the European. Here's the northern, here's the southern stream energy. And it kind of like misses it. It passes farther to the north. Now we'll take a look at this at the surface, and we'll take a look at the different models. This is the GFS. Come to Sunday, Monday. Here's our system here, inland, then redevelops offshore. And you can see, here we go into early Tuesday. Now GFS is stronger, has snow here across the mid-Atlantic and the Northeast. We'll look at the European. Go to Monday, further inland, and then it moves out. Now both deepen it. The European has a 984, but we'll look at where the freezing line is, or the 540 line is for snow. I kind of lose it. I think it is. Watch my pointer. Go to Tuesday. I think this is it right here. I see it here, and then this is the okay. I see it right here. I think it goes right here across New York City and northward. This is snow. Okay, so the European has a 984, and we'll take a look at the GFS 993. So European is stronger, and we'll look at the European ensembles. 988, but these are the ensembles, and it brings it out over there. Now, depends on where. Now, this all depends on where the exact position, because it still hasn't come together yet. The storm hasn't even developed yet, so a lot can happen. It all depends on the northern southern stream energy, how it meets. And this will bring the cold air. The northern stream energy would bring in the cold air and also be dynamic cooling. If it misses it and no cold air, then it will probably have to depend on its own dynamic cooling. The old storm, as the precipitation falls, evaporates and cools the atmosphere, and it has to be really strong because there's no really cold air source across the Northeast. Okay, now we're going to get to the forecast. This is for the forecast period for February 12th to the 16th. This is what we have now. Models have been also flip-flopping on this. We have below normal heights here across the Arctic, above normal heights here across Canada, and we have a trough here in the west, zone of flow at above normal heights in the east. Now, the pattern, like I already talked about, the storm will remain active across the southeast and the mid-Atlantic, and that would be due to the storm system moving across here. Okay, then behind the system, we'll go back to the maps. The flow becomes more zonal, and then we'll have weak energy moving through the northern stream. This will bring some light snow, possible for the northern Rockies to the upper Midwest and Great Lakes early next week. Now, also, we'll have energy. We'll go back to these and we have energy moving into the northwest. There might be precipitation occurring here across the northwest and the far west, and the rest of the nation should remain relatively quiet. Okay, we're going to look at the period now for February 12th to 21st. 17th to 21st. Now we have above normal heights here across the Arctic and most of Canada, below normal heights here. We have a ridge here over Alaska, a trough here that builds into the west, a zone of flow. a little bit of a split flow here. Here's one flow. Here's a northern jet. Here's a southern jet. So for this forecast period, I'm calling for, still not switching, calling for above normal temperatures for much of this region here, and I'm calling for anomalies to be about 4 to 6 degrees above normal. For precipitation, calling for below normal precipitation here, probability of occurrence is near 35%, and then we have above normal precipitation for this region, probability of occurrence is near 35%. Now we're going to look at the pattern from February 22nd to the 26th. Heights, not much of a change in the pattern. The heights remain above normal here, below normal here, below normal heights across much of the country. Zone of flow, though, so for this forecast period, calling for above normal temperatures here, and I'm calling for anomalies to be near 6 degrees above normal and below normal temperatures forecast for much of this region here, which pretty much looks like our pattern will be like this. So forecasting above normal temperatures here with anomalies of near 6 degrees above normal and below normal temperatures forecast here with anomalies of 2 to 4 degrees below normal. And for precipitation, calling for above normal precipitation here, probability of occurrence near 40%, below normal precipitation forecast for this region here, probability of occurrence is near 35%. So that's the long range weather forecast discussion for February 12th to the 26th. Thanks for coming to Jim Munley's World of Weather, and have a good day.